Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jennifer and our channel is called the Minimalist Fam. Today I'm going to talk about Japanese futons, or shiki futons as they call them in Japan. We have had ours since last October and I have to say I really like them. They're so much better than what I was expecting. We had bought previous ones that were a different style and they were a lot thicker, but they were incredibly uncomfortable and we didn't like them at all, so we returned them. These ones are more authentic. Now they're probably not as good as some of the ones you could buy if you went directly to Japan to get them. We first bought our mattresses last October. We were in a different house that had carpeting in the bedroom. We've since moved to a larger house and none of the floors have carpeting on them. So we had to figure out what to do exactly because these floors are quite hard and the mattress itself is not that thick. What we ended up doing was buying another pad to put underneath them, and now they're really comfortable again. We had to kind of figure out a way to make it better because they're intended to be used on tatami flooring, which we obviously don't have here. One of the things I really like about these mattresses is the blankets that come with them. They're special blankets and they're really thick and fluffy, which make it so much more comfortable to sleep as well. They keep you warm in the winter and cooler in the summer. I really like the ability to be able to fold these up, and we still have the bags that they came in, so if in the future we ever do move, we can just put them in these bags, stick them in the back of a U-Haul, like a smaller U-Haul, and then take them with us and we'll have a bed wherever we end up. The convenience of that is really great. The other thing which is nice about them is that we bought 4 of them, which came to around $1,000. So 4 beds for our whole family as opposed to 1 bed, a traditional bed for $1,000. It was a really good deal. I think they're easier to keep clean because we can air them out. We can stick them outside and air them out in the sun, or we can just air them out in the bedroom, put them in a different way. I wash the bed sheets every week and then I air out the mattresses every week as well. So I haven't had any dust mites or any kind of bacteria or anything like that getting in the way. And they always smell fresh and clean. They always look clean. I'm able to wash the comforters themselves in the washing machine. I have to be careful, I need to air dry them so they don't shrink, but I'm able to keep everything clean and everything fresh all the time, and I really like that about them. I find them to be more comfortable. You have more space to stretch out onto the bed. My husband and I decided to have 2 separate ones. You can get a double one, but this way I feel like we just have so much more space. And I have my own blanket, so now we're not fighting. When we used to share a bed, we would fight over the blanket, and he'd say I'd always steal the blanket, and he would end up with nothing, but I don't think that's true. Anyway, now we have our own blankets, so it's so much better. I feel like I have my own personal space too. I love these, they're so great. And I'm not sure that I ever want to go back to having a regular bed anymore. There are maybe 2 things I don't like about them. Number 1 is that if you don't buy the proper futon cover for them that they have and just get a regular bed sheet like what we use, it's a pain in the neck to try and make the bed after you wash it. So every Sunday when I do the sheets in the washing machine, I hand each person for each bed, so I hand my children each their bed sheets and they spend like half an hour struggling trying to put them together. It's kind of funny, but then for like 1 day after that, the bed is kind of bumpy. As my daughter will tell you later, she doesn't like that. If you bought the regular futon covers for them, I don't think you'd have that problem. The second thing I don't like about them is that when I was sick a little while ago after I got the vaccine, it just felt weird having to, go down to the floor to lie on a bed. I kind of felt it was a little uncomfortable when I was sick. So I ended up sleeping on the couch for a couple of days. But other than that, when I'm not sick, I actually prefer this. And I went back and I tried another bed a little while ago that we had. It was an air mattress that we use for guests when they come over and stay the night. And I absolutely hated it. I didn't actually like being up on the bed anymore. I preferred to be on the floor. I think it might take some getting used to if you're not used to being on the floor and you're not used to standing up from the floor. I do a lot of yoga, so it doesn't bother me. My husband, however, doesn't do yoga. He doesn't really do any of that kind of stuff, so it took him maybe around 3 months or so for him to adjust, but now he doesn't complain about it. He used to groan when he got up in the morning, oh, I have to stand up, and stuff like that, but it doesn't bother him anymore. I haven't heard any complaints about that. So those may be the two things that might prevent you from getting it. Now, I don't recommend it for people who have certain health problems and they have, like I said, they have a hard time going down to the floor and then standing back up again. I actually do have some health problems. I have rheumatoid arthritis, but it doesn't bother me. So I would suggest that you decide for yourself if it's something that, if you can't handle sitting on the floor or being on the floor in any way, then it probably wouldn't be a good option for you. To me, I think it's worth it to get these beds because, like I said, they're comfortable. They create all kinds of space in your bedroom. You could use your bedroom for other things after you fold them up. If you have a big enough closet, you can actually take this and put it in your closet, and then you have your whole bedroom free to put whatever you want or use it for whatever you want. The other thing I wanted to mention about these mattresses is that they are made with 100% cotton, and I will link them in the description if you want to check them out for yourself. I recommend these a lot, especially for single people, to get the single one, and if you're living in an apartment and you haven't really settled anywhere yet, I think it's a really great thing to have. It'll be easy to move with, and like I said, they're quite comfortable.
Hi, I'm Yale. This is my mattress, and the things I like about it is that it's very comfortable, and I just love sleeping with it at night. But the things I dislike about it is just like putting on the sheets is very difficult. And another thing I hate about it is that it's very odd to sleep with because there's always like bumps when you put on the sheets, because there's little bumps when you put it on, little bumps. Yeah, and I just hate those bumps. But I can say that I love the bed.
Okay, I'm Colin, and this is my bed mattress. Some positive things about it is the blanket is comfy than the other ones I had. And it's a little bit easier to sleep on because it's on the floor. Some negative things are it's higher up, I'm not really used to it, and it's really annoying to put away and set up.
This is my husband Richard, and he's going to talk about why he likes the Japanese futons.
I do like the futons. I think they're very comfortable, especially on carpet. And when on wood floors or laminate, it helps to have something else underneath. The only thing I've found weird about them is, and I haven't been sick while using them, I know she had a little difficulty, but when we first got them, having to get up out of them at night, if you woke up in the middle of the night, is quite strange and difficult. It's nice because it gives you a little bit more exercise kind of built into going to bed, if that's your thing, but if you're someone who has like past knee injuries, leg injuries, things like that, it could be a little too much strain, so be careful. But otherwise, I think they're quite comfortable. We've been on them for a year?
Since October.
Yeah, for quite a while, and I'm not regretting them. And you get to fold them up, put them completely out of the way, and you have plenty of space for whatever you want to do in the bed. So yeah, no, they're quite comfortable. I don't have any problems with them, and they do actually seem very natural now.
And like I was saying before, I think they're really great for moving. Didn't you find it much easier than dragging a mattress up all these stairs?
It's definitely easier.
Yeah.
It's definitely, yes, the easiest move I ever had. Our queen and 2 twins with box springs for the kids versus 4 of this.
In a plastic bag.
In a plastic bag,
Yeah,
which was provided by the company because they come vacuum sealed in a plastic bag. And the bags are big enough that we decided to keep them because they could hold everything while not vacuum packed. And it just made moving easier because we didn't have to go and find something that we could put them in, some sort of storage device. Like that, we had these clear plastic bags and we could put an identifying item in them to know which went to which person, which room.
And I think it kept them cleaner too.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Yeah, a lot cleaner.
But I mean, comparing 4 full beds with mattresses and box springs to this,
We pretty much each brought our own bed up the stairs. I mean, it was very little effort. Even the kids could carry theirs.
Yeah.
So much easier.
It's somewhat clumsy, but it's nothing compared to, I mean, it can be done in one trip. No, this is definitely preferable setup-wise and moving-wise.
Yeah, we move a lot, so this has just been so much easier. Well, I think that's about it, and I think we all would recommend these beds for those who are interested in them. And thank you for watching, and we will see you again soon. Bye.